Hey Cardfighters, Chris here from Vanguard Central. We got a great nature deck profile for you.
Stand up, Vanguard!
Been testing a little bit with this one, not fully tuned, but definitely excited about it. So it's a little silly. So our starter is Gardening Mole. So not Blackboard Parrot. Gardening Mole basically makes everything into Hamske, so you get to return whatever you kill back to your hand. So I like to use Gardening Mole because it keeps whatever cards you have rather than letting you draw a new one. So, but it does cost a counterblast, which can be an issue sometimes. But I definitely felt like I wanted to keep the cards that I had sometimes rather than kind of be searching for new ones. It just makes your better hands stay good. So that's why I like Gardening Mole. So for the strides, we're running 4 Phoenix. Or how do we pronounce that? This is just for power. The retiring can hurt since there isn't that many like Hamske type effects, cards that get back, go back to hand. But you can definitely use it for power to push your opponents really hard because the deck is kind of built for grade 2. Well, it's very built for grade 2 game. And that's kind of the main plan. So sometimes you'll just go into this for the power to finish your opponents off. We have 1 Wisdom Teller for that pressure on hit. Maybe you didn't get your opponent as high as you would like during the grade 2 game. So you got him to pressure the extra draws. And then 2 Managrimer. Looking to get 2 more to finish off the stride zone, but don't have them yet. But Managrimer is great. The guard restriction really pressures your opponent and makes it really hard for them to guard, and is a really good finisher once their hand is depleted from grade 2 game and your first stride. So over the 3s, we're only running 4. It's not Chatnor, it's Big Belly. I really like Big Belly, and I've had a lot of issues with, I've had personal issues with Big Belly in the past just because he needs the field already there once you're striding, and that doesn't always happen. So I thought, oh, well, if I build a deck around grade 2 game, I'm going to call my hand to fill up the field and pressure my opponent, and then I'll have it for Big Belly when I want to go into striding. So that's why I chose Big Belly. Chatnor is the usual go-to here because the Chatnor stride. This guy is really good, but I really wanted to play with Big Belly because I like pandas. So Big Belly it is. So I should comment on his stride skill is really good too because it adds a lot of pressure to your rear guard columns and makes them a lot harder to guard in most cases. So for the grade 2s, we got lots of grade 2s. We got 4 Sleepy Tapir for, adding additional buffs to pressure your opponent, high numbers, hit them up to high numbers. We got 4 Binoculus Tiger because it works on Vanguard and gives you extra redundancy with Tapirs. So they have a lot of cards that do the same thing, which is good for consistency. We have 3 Compass Line to give you a good defensive ride, as well as making some pretty good numbers on stride plays. If you have in front of a 7K, you get 2 plus 4s, that's 26, that's big numbers. And then we have 3 Crayon Tiger for when you eventually do go into grade 3 and start striding. There's no one better than Crayon Tiger for pushing at your opponent. And then for the grade 1s, we have 4 Perfect Guards. Unflipping Perfect cards don't matter that much in this deck, and it's nice to protect your Crayon Tigers. So we got normal Perfect Guards. We got Coiling Duckbill to get advantage going early game. We got Mike Saburo, or as I like to call him, Mike Saburo. He gets your grade 3, so he's responsible for ensuring that you can grab your grade 3s, grab your big bellies to ride with. And again, kind of works as an advantage engine early game. And then we have 3 Stride Fodders because we're only running 4 grade 3s. Again, we want Stride Fodders to let us stride a bit more consistently. And then lastly for the triggers, we have 4 Ruler Chameleon. Really great for keeping advantage in that grade 2 game. 4 more crits, that makes 8 total crits. 4 draws. We use this one instead of the donkey because it makes better numbers. Plus 4 on the 5K is going to make 9, so that's 9k, which is really good for the grade 2 game. So that's why I chose to run this over the Donkey. But I'm thinking about going up to 6 crit, 6 draw. So we'll see how that goes in testing. And then 4 heals. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked our 4 grade 3 big belly deck. It's a lot of fun to play. Works as intended for the most part, unless you don't draw our favorite 2 grade 1s. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this deck. How do you think it compares to Chatmore? You like the innovation, things like that? Give us a thumbs up, a like, it helps out a ton. And subscribe for more content. Vanguard Central, out.